When I was 18 years old, I saw for the first time in my life, I saw an image of clarity. I saw a comic strip, a 3-panel comic strip that, though simple as it seemed, changed me, changed my being, changed who I am, made me who I am, enlightened me. The strip, Garfield, the comic strip, was new no more than maybe a month and a half since inception, since coming into existence. And there it was before me in print. I saw it. A comic strip. What was it called? Garfield. The story here is of a man, a plain man. He is John, but he is more than that. I will get to this later, but first let us say that he's John, a plain man. And then there is a cat, Garfield. This is the nature of the world here. When I see the world, the politics, the future, the satellites in space, and the people who put them there, you can look at everything as a man and a cat, two beings in harmony and at war. So this strip I saw, this man, John, and the cat, Garfield, you see, yes, it is about everything. This little comic is, oh, lo and behold, not so little anymore. So yes, when I was 18, I saw this comic and it hit me all at once. Its power, I clipped it. And every day, I looked at it and I said, okay, let me look at this here. What is this doing to me? Why is this so powerful? John Arbuckle. He sits there, legs crossed, comfortable in his home, and he reads his newspaper. The news of the world, perhaps, and then he extends his fingers lightly, delicately, taps his fingers on an end table, and he feels for something. What is it? It is something he needs, but it is not there. And then he looks up, slightly cockeyed, and he thinks, his newspaper's on his lap now, and he thinks this. Now where could my pipe be? This, I always come to this, because I was a young man. I'm older now. And I still don't have the secrets, the answers. So this question still rings true. John looks up, and he thinks, now where could my pipe be? And then it happens, you see it. It's almost like divine intervention. Suddenly it is there and it overpowers you. The cat is smoking a pipe. It is the man's pipe. It's John's pipe, but this cat, Garfield, is smoking the pipe, and from afar, and someplace near but not clear, the man calls out. John calls out, he is shocked. Garfield, he shouts. Garfield. The cat's name. But let's take a step back. Let's examine this from all sides, all perspectives. When I first came across this comic strip, I was at my father's house, a newspaper had arrived, and I picked it up for him and brought it inside. I organized its sections for him, and then, yes, the comic strip section fell out from somewhere in the middle and landed on the kitchen floor. I picked up the newspaper pages and saw, up somewhere near the top of this strip, just like John, I was wearing an aquamarine shirt. So I thought, interesting. I'll have to see this later. I snipped out the little comic and held on to it, and 5 days later I re-examined it. It gripped me. I needed to find out more about this. The information I had was minimal, but enough. An orange cat named Garfield. Okay. That seemed to be the linchpin of this whole situation. Yes, another clue. A signature in the bottom right corner, a man's name. Jim Davis. Yes, I'm onto it for sure. So, 1, Garfield, orange cat, and 2, Jim Davis, the creator of this cat. And that curiously plain man. I did not know at the time that this man's name was John. This strip, you see, had no mention of this man's name, and I'd never seen it before, but I had these clues. Jim Davis.